Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day, and we are back in Solus to do some work on the Villager Trading Center. Our slime farm is doing stuff. It's working. It's working pretty well. It doesn't seem like it is because there's not a lot of slimes in here, but I haven't really spent that much time in this area since the last episode, so that will snowball out of control relatively soon, I'm sure. I should probably grab a stack of slime balls since that's kind of what I came over here for. What I want to do in today's episode is I want to get started on the Villager Trading Hall. Now, what I'm going to be making is essentially a less complicated version of Doc M, or I don't know if it was, I don't think it was Doc M who actually designed the entire thing, but Doc M did a recent video on it, which I will link in the description. And when I say less complicated, I'm also saying lacking some of the features. So the system that Doc made, or that he did the tutorial on, has a lot of really cool features that also involve a fair amount of redstone. Nothing like super complicated. It's a lot of like the same repeated tileable redstone circuits over and over again. But some of the features I just don't really need. Like there's, for example, an indicator block swapper that goes up here that'll show you if the villager you have is a perfect villager. And although that would be cool and maybe it would be something I would add later, I don't think it's something I really need right now. I'm just not looking for, I don't need all of the cool features that Doc has put together. I have gone ahead and hollowed out this room. Not counting this little chunk of the wall right here where the ladder is, but this room is 17 wide by 13 tall, and then it is 32 blocks deep. So we're gonna have 32 slots on either side of the trading hall, right? So we'll be able to hold 64 villagers all together, and yeah, pretty good. We've got basically we're gonna be using the block palette from Solus since it is going to be part of Solus. I think that makes the most sense. So birch, diorite, stone, and light blue stained glass. And I think that'll work really well for us. And then that's basically the gist of it. So I have a lot of things that need to be done. I've already went ahead and put these in. We basically just got our floor area right here with a row of diorite and buttons on front. And then carpets on top, and we get this kind of sort of like a sandwich shape, I guess. And we're building it underground, which is going to help with preventing mob spawns and stuff. So that is the plan in a nutshell. Now, I'm not really going to do a ton of this on camera because I do need to refer to the tutorial, and if you want to see how to build it in every little detail, and especially if you want to see how to make it better than the one I'm going to make because it'll include all the extra features and stuff, just watch Doc's tutorial. It's linked in the description. I highly encourage you to check it out. But I'm going to get to work and get some progress done for you here, guys, and I will be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got most of this level done. So we have all of our villager slots in place. We've got basically rails, string, observer box, and then soul sand. And then here we've got 2 blocks with a lever underneath, which powers this rail. Doc's tutorial calls for iron trapdoors. I'm actually really low on iron. Not like super low, but I think I only have maybe like 10 stacks of iron left. And if I were to do all of these in iron trapdoors, that would be pretty bad. So I'm going with wooden trapdoors, and I can't think of any reason that wouldn't work. Up above, we've got sticky pistons, and then here we're going powered rail, detector, powered detector, powered detector, all the way down. So that's what's going on up here. I also lit this up, put some torches in and things like that to keep things from spawning up here. So the next step is we need to make our little section underneath here where villagers are going to fall when I press this button. So let's grab some diorite here. Just a couple. I think I need 2 stacks, but I'm going to grab 4 just in case. And we'll come down here and basically It's going to go like right about here or so. Okay, so we're going to just make like a little platform. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. All the way over. And then we're going to have to do some rail stuff up here to make this work properly. So we go like that. Yeah, so 1 stack per. Okay, easy enough. And we'll just do the same on both sides. Do. Do. And then... there we go. Okay, so we got that in place. Now, we need a few things. I need some more powered rails. We'll grab some regular rails. And then I need to get over here. So we're just going to pillar up like right about here. That should be fine. And we're going to go like this. And the reason that we have to go this way is because, or the reason that we have to do 2 rails is because rails are a little funky in Minecraft and we need them facing out. Also, you have to make sure that if you do want to build something... I don't know why those didn't follow the rules that all the other ones laid down, but whatever. If you're going to do something like this involving rails, you always need to make sure you orient it in the right direction because they're affected by what direction you're facing, like north, south, east, west. It's a little weird. So this trading hall is oriented north to south. It's a little bizarre, but whatever. It is what it is. So next... we need to come out here, and I believe it's like that. No, other way. Okay, that's what I thought. So we'll start down at this end. We got to go like that, and then break this, and like that, and like so. And you can see that way all these rails are facing to our left over there. So we're basically... every other one, place it down, break it, place it down, break it. Takes a little time, but it's not exactly difficult or anything like that. It's just a little time consuming. I don't know how many powered rails this villager trading hall design uses, but it's quite a few. It's a lot. So I'm thinking maybe, and the other thing too is once we actually build our village, I'm probably gonna have to rebuild the villager breeder and move it to a different location. I think I already talked about that, but we're probably gonna have to put the villager breeder somewhere over there is what I'm thinking, or maybe it needs to be 32 blocks away, at least 32 blocks away from wherever things are going to go to die. Okay, so there we go. That should be good. And then we need some levers that we're going to put on this block right here, because that needs to be powered so those rails can be powered, the powered rails that we just put down, right? So if we peek down here, villagers will fall, they'll land right here, and then they'll go flying over. Or flying down the chain of rails. That's essentially the plan. Let's grab... is this gonna be enough? No. Have I more? Aha! There we go. So we'll grab some of those. Grab our levers. Swing down here, and it should be just right underneath this block. So we can just put all of our rails, or all of our levers like this. And then we just need to swing back and activate them all. And then when we look at it, all of our rails should be powered. If I have done this properly, there we go. Let's take a quick peek. Good. Okay, so that is looking, that's looking the way we want it to. I'm very happy so far. Let's double check. Make sure that everything looks good from over here. It should. I can't think of any reason it wouldn't. Yeah, so they'll land here, and they'll get launched down here. They won't run out of momentum as long as there's a villager riding in them. That's the important part. And then they're going to go off into a tunnel and get killed or whatever. But yeah, we may need to build an iron farm in the near future, possibly even before we finish this villager trading hall project, because I'm going to need a ton of mine carts, and I don't really have that much iron. So maybe an iron? Maybe this world is finally due for a proper iron farm, like a big, massive one. I know there are some designs that you can build that are not, or that can be built outside of the spawn chunks. I don't really want to build it in the spawn chunks because I don't want a random iron farm like floating in the sky that's going to ruin the aesthetics of the world. But if we can find some kind of remote corner of the world to put the iron farm, like that would be, I'd be okay with that. That would be fine. So that might be what we have to do. I think my next step, though, I need to mirror what we just did over here over on this side. So let me get to work on that, and I'll come back to you with a progress update in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and things are going pretty well. So far, so good. There's a couple things. I need a little bit of cobblestone. I did get the other side all fixed up. So what I want to do now is I want to merge those two lines into one rail cart line, basically, so that we only have to have one line that takes all the villagers that get disposed from in here to somewhere where they will go to die. I don't know exactly where that will be yet or what kind of a system we're going to use to do that, but I know that we do want to combine our two lines, because we basically have one right here that, come on, climb the ladder, please. There we go. Because we have this line that comes out on this side, and then we have the other line that comes out on the other side, and that's not exactly ideal. So here's what we're going to do. I have made a little tunnel that connects up, and it looks super windy, right? But it's not overly complicated. Essentially, this right here is the center of the farm. Okay? This is your center point. This column or row or whatever that we're on. Then we're bringing this one out here and turning it. And this one we're bringing out a little farther and turning it. And the reason we're doing that will be obvious momentarily. So let's grab some levers. Here we go. And if I put a lever right here, that should power all of these rails. And then we'll turn it like so. Again, lever, power all the rails. Okay. This is the easy part. Lever, power, turn, power. There we go. And here's what we need to do. There we go. So what's going to happen is they're going to turn this corner and then go shooting off. Okay? So these guys will go straight here. These guys will turn here and go straight as well. And that way we have one rail line that will go to wherever it is and however it is that disposes of unwanted villagers after they've been in the system. That is our plan. So there's a couple other things we're going to need. We are going to need a villager breeder, obviously, to get villagers into this system. There are options for villager, I think Doc called it villager Tinder or something like that. Like, basically it would be a selector where you look at a villager and you say, yes, I want this guy. No, I don't want this guy. And you can send him to his demise right away. I think we're probably going to skip that. And we're just going to send villagers straight into the system and then sort it out afterwards. And dispose of them that way. I think that's probably a better way to do it than trying. Well, I shouldn't say it's a better way to do it. I should say it's a less complicated way of doing it, because I'm fine with our actual trading hall essentially being our selector area, right? It's going to be the area where the villagers will go first after they come out of the breeder. We'll then decide, do I want to keep this guy or do I want to get rid of him? If we want to get rid of him, we click the button and he falls and goes flying off to his demise. Now, other issues with this, and actually I have a pretty good idea. I have an idea for a selector. it would definitely mean that we would need to build an iron farm. Let's test this. Let's go into my redstone testing world. I know, it's a shock. I have a redstone testing world. Imagine that. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's just grab some random blocks, right? Need that. We need that. That should be enough for the moment. And let's just kind of build this up a little ways. And this will be our rail. There we go. And then here we would have a hole. And this hole would fall into lava, right? So let's just go down like so. There we go. And then I need a lava bucket. Throw that down there. And then lastly, we need a way to actually get villagers in the system. So we're going to build this up. We'll put a dispenser. How did I do it over here? I already designed, yeah, straight out. Okay, got it. So we'll go there. Down. Down. And bring that over. And right over here is where they will grab villagers from. We'll just say, we'll make just a tiny little area. And then I'll just grab some glass and we'll go like so. Because this is for testing purposes. Okay. Then we'll do something like this. Something like that. Grab a couple of rails. That one can be powered. There's no reason that it can't be. We'll power all of those. Does that power them all? Nah, almost, but not quite. Yeah, this one just doesn't reach. Okay, so right there. We'll put it right there instead. There we go. That'll work. And then villager, spawn villager. I'm just going to spawn a villager in here. I don't know. We'll just spawn a few. I don't. The entity cramming should push some of them up against the corner, and it does. Good, good, good. We'll grab minecart, throw you on here, and then I'm going to put a block here so we can power the dispenser with a button. That'll send this guy here. He'll grab a villager, and there we go. I was going to say, he's not coming back. And then that dude will fall into lava, which spits him out over here. Okay, so duly noted. I think that just basically would mean... Sorry, villager, you gotta go. I think basically that would just mean that we would have to do something like this. Now, here's the other question. If I put you here, right? And we put like a glass block here, a chest there, and a hopper facing into that chest. Will the minecart still get destroyed? I imagine it will. I'd be pretty surprised if this didn't destroy the minecart, but hey, if this actually works, then I would be amazed. So let's just do a couple of these. We'll do a couple tests. Even if it only gets the minecart some of the time, I'd still be pretty surprised. But let's give this a go. Go. Get me a villager. Okay? Why you no go flying back? Oh, you know why? I know why. I know exactly why. Because it needs to go up. So we need to break that. Break these. And we'll go like so. And then we'll do that. There we go. And now the lever. Yeah. Got it. We're good. Add another villager or two. Okay, try this again. So he's gonna go up, grab a villager, go shooting back, fly down. Villager will die in lava. Did the hopper get anything? No. And I didn't think it would. I was gonna be very surprised if it did. Let's just try a couple more times, just to be on the safe side. I'm imagining the minecart would instantly burn in lava. Although, that's another thought. What if... what if we break that? We put a sign. Sign. Put a sign right there. And the lava bucket on top. What if we did that? The lava ends up down there? What? Oh, because that's where the sign was. Okay, I see. Okay, so let's just do something like this, right? Put our sign right here. Put our lava on top. And try again. We're sciencing things. This is how I'm learning things. So the minecart, it looks like the minecart instantly breaks. Unless he landed on the sign. Did he land on the sign? It kind of looked like he did. Let's put you here instead. See if that makes any difference. Or better plan. Let's just put a trap door right there. Try that. And then throw the lava here, right? So we'll go boom. I'm trying to find a way to see if the minecart can survive the fall. It doesn't look like it can. It looks like the minecart lands on the lava. Okay. Oh, wait, no. There's a couple of minecarts in this chest. So some of them do survive? Really? How many more minecarts? I guess we need to see how often does the minecart... That's a little baby villager. Oh, that one made it into the chest. Okay. Do they... Is that a common thing? That one made it into the chest. Did I just discover the easiest, like, system ever? Dude, these are consistently going into the chest. If this is a thing, then you don't need to... my point here, right? So normally you would make, like, this whole system with, like, detector rails and all sorts of crazy stuff and, to, like, basically kick the villager out of the minecart. That one's probably just gonna fall. No, that one made it in too. The whole thing is, right, there's the, like, to normally to get your minecart back, you would do this whole system where you, like, kick the, you break the minecart on cactus, and then you use pistons to, like, push the villager into a hole and all that kind of stuff. But this is way easier. We can just put the hopper underneath like this. And, like, this totally works. I'm amazed. Science has paid off. Check it out. Like, we can use this, and obviously it wouldn't just go into a chest here. What we would do is we would probably run it into another hopper and into an item elevator that would ultimately return it to the system and everything. But the point is, if this works consistently, like, we don't need to deal with all that stupid, you know, let's make pistons and break the minecart on cactus and blah, blah, blah. We don't have to deal with that. We can just basically send the villagers into the lava. They can just die there. And then we get our minecart back anyway. I don't think we got our minecart back there. Maybe we did. We had 6. No, it looks pretty consistent. Maybe we had 5? I mean, every test so far. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Well, I think we found our villager killing method. That's a million times easier. Like that is redstone for the layperson right there who doesn't do technical things. I'm super happy. Okay, so back to kingdoms we go. I'm amazed that we discovered. Did we discover that? Are we the first person to ever do that? Have we done a technical thing for the first time in the Minecraft community? I don't know. It's hard to say. We'll find out. But I have another thing that I want to do in this episode, something I forgot to do last time, and something that I want to make sure that I do this time. So let me get some stuff together, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, and some of you may have guessed it. The comment of the day is what I was referring to. I forgot to do one last episode. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do forget. It's a little weird because Kingdoms is the only series where I actually do this, so sometimes I forget to do a comment or question of the day. It's not that I intentionally omitted or anything. I just forget sometimes. But today's is from Team Jade, and he asks, how many diamonds did you get from that mining? Referring to the mining where we dug out the giant area for the slime farm. And the answer is 39, because I haven't actually taken any of this stuff back to my my main storage center yet. I still have all this coal and redstone, but these were all the resources I got from mining out that area. I've used a little bit of the coal, and these iron ingots came from somewhere else, but this is all from mining out that slime farm thing over there. The rest of these chests are all just stone and cobble and all the other stuff that we got from mining. But this stuff right here, 39 diamonds, a bunch of coal, a bunch of iron, a bunch of gold, redstone, lapis, all that kind of good stuff. So all in all, it was a massive digging project. It took a very long time, far longer than I anticipated, but it did kind of get us set on certain resources for a while. I won't have to go getting any more diorite or granite or coal or anything like that for quite some time. So that's worth it in the end. And I believe when we started this, you guys can let me know in the comments, but I think we were up to like 7 or 8 stacks. So just in the time that I've been working on that villager breeder, we've gotten like that villager trading hall. I've gotten like 3 more stacks of slime, which is pretty good. And I wasn't like sleeping or anything. And keep in mind, over there, there's a lot of unlit areas, because when I'm over here, let's just fly. All of this stuff way up here, this is all unlit, so mobs can just spawn. None of the caves over here are lit up or anything like that, because it was outside of the radius pretty significantly. So working over here is not ideal for the slime farm. But the slime farm is doing some work for us. It's all good. Unfortunately, though, my friends, I am out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Links in the description below. Let me know, should we keep trying to work on the villager the villager trading hall, or should we maybe tackle an iron farm within the next couple episodes here? Let me know. As for me, you know where to find me. Links in the description below, as I already said just a minute ago, and now I'm repeating myself. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.